Hey there, welcome back or welcome to No Pants Profits. My name's Richard, still sitting here with no pants and hopefully making plenty of profits. So, today we are going to talk about the newest company that has been added to the Sweater Cashmere Fund. If you are not familiar with Sweater is a venture capital firm for everybody. And nowadays, in a rising interest rate environment, nobody's doing IPOs. This channel originally got very big and got a lot of views due to doing reviews on IPOs. So this is as close as we're going to get to an IPO, is a new venture capital company everyone can invest in. So I'm going to do my deep dive, and I like to do my deep dive live. I've set up some sites to kind of show you how I do my deep dive. I will tell you reading what this company does. I am probably not their target market, but I'm going to keep that open. So let's go ahead and let's look into Parallel Health, which is the newest Sweater Ventures Cashmere Fund venture capital company that they're going to be investing in. So let's go ahead and let's take a look. All right, so this is the announcement that came from Sweater Ventures. You'll see switched in announcing our new investment in Parallel Health. The email they sent out about an hour or so ago did say it would eventually be in the app. As of right now, it is not in the app. I think they need to issue an app update in order to do that, but it is available on the web. And if you do put money into the Cashmere Fund from Sweater, which I do have some videos that'll be linked at the end of this video to show you how to do that, but if you do put some money into the Cashmere Fund from Sweater, you will be invested at least partially in Parallel Health. And if you've already put money in, they have not deployed all the capital yet. So some of your capital will be going into Parallel Health. So one of the most exciting things we do at Sweater is announce our investments. We're going to read through this. Announce our investments. Today we're proud to announce Parallel Health to the Cashmere Fund portfolio. That's why we're making this video. Powered by skin, microbiome science, and genetics. This next generation skin telehealth company. It's telehealth, remote. You don't need to go to a dermatologist or anything like that. It's leveling up skincare, Parallel Health. Consumers can access best-in-class clinical guidance, personalized genomic assessments, understand their skin, micro skin age, and everything like that. Again, I'm one that doesn't even know how to shave properly, so sorry. This is called self-deprecating. But their mission is to help you better understand your unique skin microbiome and find the right products that help your skin microbiome be as healthy as it can be. Microbes are everywhere, trillions upon trillions of nasty things. We got bacteria, fungi, virus, mites all around us and on us, even though a lot of bacteria, fungi we get, and they prevent us from getting sick in the future. But if we all lived in a bubble, then we'd get sick from everything. These bacteria, viruses, they get into our system and we get an immunity to them. So microorganisms play important roles in our. Oh, we're admitting from fermenting sourdough, fueling pandemic baking craze, to treating sewage and keeping you healthy. Yeah, one of my things I know about microbes is I used to work on cruise ships for 7 years, and they actually use these microbiomes and fungi and bacteria to clean the water on cruise ships before they discharge it, the sewage. Kind of a weird thing, but your microbiome is vital in any sewage plant use, and vital to your health and unique to you. The collection of microbes that live in your body, 10 times the number of cells that make you. Perfect. Unlocking the power of microbiome. So with the microscope pointed back on us, Parallel Health set out to do. So they're saying it's research based. Why they believe in Parallel Health. Now we're going to look at Parallel Health, but I want to start with this. When it comes to investing in early stage startups, the experience, capability of the founding team focus heavily on whether or not they invest. So the main thing is the team here. So it's talking about, really, there's two people that are involved. Natalice Katia Robinson and Dr. Nathan Brown. Years of extensive marketing, scientific experience in the skin care industry. So the Dr. Nathan is behind the technology, and it looks like Natalie Natsley, I'm sorry if I'm butchering a name, is the marketing person. Involved in cutting edge developments. He was previously funded by the Gates Foundation, however you feel about that, and the Wellcome Trust Biome Solutions. They're at the forefront of introducing genomic solutions to everyday skin care problems, and believe that two of them combined can offer a truly differentiated everyday experience here. Okay. Interesting. They're building out a rock star team of dermatologists and researchers as savvy business operators to get the consumer aspects of the brand. All right. So, signs of demand. The team's already demonstrated the ability. So, they actually have not seemed, they've spent over 17,000, they have over 17,000 Instagram followers and a wait list of 3,000 members. And they've done it with I read this before we started. Nearly $0 spent on marketing. 1/3 of their waitlist was generated through a single 24-hour ad campaign. So that 24-hour ad campaign, it's saying it's an ad. I would assume there's a cost to that. We believe that people targeted with effective skincare. We believe that people want targeted, effective skincare. It's both accessible and affordable. That's why this cutting-edge consumer product company makes sense for the Sweater Cashmere Fund portfolio. So there is a video. I did go to Parallel's YouTube site, which literally has 1 subscriber on it. I will become subscriber number 2. So I've become subscriber number 2 right there. Let's take a look. This seems to be from a research study that they were doing. It's only got 81 views, but let's just take a look. This might give us a little idea of what's going on, and then we're going to dig a lot deeper. We're going to dig into all their socials. We're going to dig into Crunchbase. We're going to dig into the things that, unfortunately, I'll tell you, they can't really give you any financial information here from the Sweater end. So since they can't give you any financial information, this is what we've got to stick with. So let's see.
Hi there, my name is Natalie Scalea Robinson, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Parallel Health. Parallel Health is a skin microbiome company powered by genomic sequencing. What that means is that we use cutting-edge genomic sequencing technology to provide insight on your skin microbiome, and that informs the right skincare regimen for you, as well as customized formulations. We're really excited about building our platform and our company. Currently, we're conducting an IRB-approved HIPAA-compliant study on the skin microbiome, and we're inviting people from across the US, you must be 18 and over, to participate. And we would love participants who are excited about skin health and skincare, whether you have perfectly healthy, glowing skin already, or if you have kind of issues that you're working through, we invite you to participate. All participants will receive a free test kit in the future with individualized results, as well as 30% off your first order if you so wish. And to sign up for the study is free and easy. All you do is go on to parallelhealth.io, again, parallelhealth.io, and you sign up. We'll send you a free research test kit. You conduct your samples, you send it back. We provide a free shipping label, of course, and then we sequence. That's it. So we invite you to join the Parallel family, and we look forward to meeting you and speaking with you in the future. Thanks.
All right, so what that seems like is it seems like they did research about a year ago. Again, not a huge number of views, but they could have used other avenues for this. They literally could have used, I want to look at, say, their Instagram. Show more posts. Their Instagram. Now, I'm going on this based on, if you remember, it very clearly talked about their over 17,000 Instagram followers. So that might be where they're actually getting people from. But I want to take a look. Again, I want to see if that. I don't want to log in to continue. But the concept is that might be where they're actually getting their people from. Come on, don't get me log in to continue. Okay. So you're true. They do have 16.4 thousand Instagram followers. If I click on research, I can see their Instagram stuff on research. I don't really want to log in right this time. But this may be where they're actually getting a lot of their things. So if I wanted to go onto the wait list, like they were advertising, level up your skincare game. That's where we're going to go next. So we're going to see, let's just see, it still has not popped up in the Sweater app. But what I want to do is I want to go ahead, and this is parallelhealth.io's website. And you'll see one of the first things that pops up, and I just went to the website, just parallelhealth.io, and it says join your list. Now, before we go there, I do want to take a look. This is something that they cannot disclose at Sweater, so I want to get this out of the way really quickly, is talk about where Parallel Health is in the funding world. Now, where I'm getting this from is I am getting this from Crunchbase, and what's interesting is you can see there are 2 investors, and the last funding round, I'm going to zoom in here. These are the kind of things that they cannot tell you because you are not what is called, you watching this, are not what are called accredited investors. So they can't share financial information like this with you at Sweater, but I can. So you'll see Parallel Health raised an undisclosed amount. They're not disclosing the amount on July 31st, and it raised some money to start from something called Illumina Accelerator on February 8th, and then just raised some money from Rhythm VC on July 31st, which is literally like 2 days ago. And obviously they're going to raise from from Sweater. So we can see Illumina Accelerator. Let's just take a look at what Illumina Accelerator, who was their original, Illumina Accelerator was their original company. So let's see who they have invested in already. So a bunch of therapeutics and bioscience companies, and there is one what's called an exit. I think what's important to understand is what you're actually looking for when it comes to venture capital funds is being able to exit, because it means you've exited with some money. So a precision microbiome individual company, so they exited that. And exits are usually a good thing because it generally means you've made money, someone's bought the company from you, bought your shares from you, EPI Biome. Yeah, so they got $17.1 million on the exit. But I think here's the important thing. Parallel Health has had 2 rounds of funding. They seem pretty minimal. They are in the pre-seed stage. So if I want to just look at venture capital stages, just so we can go over this. So, okay, so perfect. So let's see, this seems to be the 5 stages of venture capital funding are explained. Perfect. So they are in the seed capital. It's appropriate because it's just the money will fuel the startups. So we are in the seed capital mode right now. So we're investing right at the beginning. Then you have a stage, a series A and a series B, but it's similar to a seed stage, early stage, first stage, second stage capital, and you have expansion stage capital. But we're still in the seed phase with this company. And what we'll see is, I don't think, from what I've looked at, I could be proven wrong, but I don't think they've actually shipped anything yet. They're just still kind of gathering information and gathering a wait list, which is not a bad thing. It means you get in early and your valuation goes a lot higher if it goes a lot higher. But I can go in, I can see my contacts up. Keep saying words that sound like SERI. And we'll take a look. Let's go ahead and go to their website. But we can see financials is there's 2 funding rounds that have happened, 2 separate funding rounds. February 8th, 2021 in July. Oh, hold on. That was a year ago. I wasn't looking at the years. So it's on 2021. So about a year ago was the last time that they've got funding in the Crunchbase side. So let's take a look. Let's hit sign up. Let's see what it asks. We invite you to take our skin microbiome swab test. So we're going to do their questionnaire, which should take from 6 to 7 minutes. Again, I'm not their main audience, but let's give it a try. Questionnaire. So this is what you get when you go to parallelhealth.io's website. You get this questionnaire. So let's go. Richard. I'm not going to put my whole name. No pants. Next. I'm going to blank this out because I don't want you to see my whole birthday. Anything I can show you, I will show you. All right. I am a male. I am white Caucasian. Gonna put in my email address. Let's just put in no at gmail.com. So if you do want to send me anything, nopantsprofits@gmail.com is the way to do it. Phone number, again, I'm gonna give this to them off screen. They want a lot of information. They're asking for, I'll just show you what they're asking for real quick. They're asking for my street address, and I'll give it to them. I don't know why I'm comfortable giving away this much information, but I mean, I guess I'm invested in the company, so might as well. Live in a city that's got a different mailing address, please don't. All right, so let's go ahead. How did you hear about Parallel Health? I'm just gonna say other. Now let's find out your skin. Okay, because we found out, let's just see if there was anything else that worked there. Organic, Facebook ad, Google search. Nope, just other. Let's find out about your skin. Scale 1 to 10. How healthy does your skin feel? I'm feeling it. Yo, I'm not the best shaver in the world, but got a little sunburn yesterday. We'll go a little bit healthier. Not. Oh, hold on. It says not sure. You go to the center, so I'm not sure. Where is your dry or oily spectrum? I am shiny in this light right now. Got a lot of screens in front of me. Let's go a little more oily than it should be. How often do you experience breakouts, blemishes? Again, I do this for you. Do you think anything's weird there? Oh. How often do you experience itchiness, redness, sensitivity? I'd say never. Okay. To your best knowledge, do you have any of these things? No. Where do you experience skin issues? I don't really experience skin issues. Yeah, there they have the button there. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So you don't have to make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Any skin issues you think you might have? So I do have a skin issue, but I don't think it's one they're going to solve. If you do take a look, I don't know if you're going to see. You'll see part of my hand is whiter than the other part of the hand. That's something called vitiligo. Vitiligo. Let me make sure how I spell that. Vitiligo. There we go. We'll give them valid information. I don't want to lie. I don't want to give invalid information. In the second section, we want to understand your lifestyle. Not really that stressed on a daily basis. We'll go 2. I just want to show you what's behind their paywall and the purpose. How often do you eat a home-cooked, unprocessed food? That's probably about 3 days a week. How much do you drink on a daily... Oh, how much water? Got to qualify that. How much water do you drink on a daily basis? I would say about 7 or 8. I do drink a lot of water. How much sleep do I get a night? Probably between 5 and 6 hours on investment days. Who lives in my household? Okay, I'm not going to give that information away. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Are you a smoker? Do you live in an environment where you inhale secondhand smoke? I am not a smoker. How much alcohol do you drink on a daily basis? I'm a bad individual. How many makeup products do you use a day? Again, gonna say 0. I don't use any makeup products. How often do you wear deodorant? When I leave the house. How many skincare products? I don't use any skincare products. How much do I normally spend on skincare products? If I don't use any, should have skipped that question. How often do you try skincare products? Rarely. If you have any skin issues, back in the day, I guess I had an esthetician and I'll use Google if I have a problem nowadays. Currently, okay, so I just write N/A. Do I take any of the following? I don't take supplements. Useful for your N/A. Again, not the greatest candidate, but I want to show you the process this site goes through. Almost done. N/A. Thank you. We appreciate. Would you be open to being interviewed about your current skincare routine with one of our co-founders? Why the heck not? And I'll submit. I just want to see what happens when I submit. Make sure it doesn't give me a whole review of what's going on. It's just sitting at please wait. Still, okay, there we go. All right. We'll notify you when there are test opportunities for products that are a good fit for you. So let's take a look. Again, why I did that survey first is that is the first thing that comes up when you go on their webpage. But let's take a look. It literally pops up right over this picture of a ginger child, redhead child, fair skinned child, whatever you want to call it, or maybe that's not a child, maybe that's a grown adult. But it does see that's why I did that first. We're gonna close it now, but that's why I did that first. So Parallel lives in a microbial world. Again, the thing that's important about this is we seem to, and when I say we, I mean people in the sweater cashmere fund seem to be getting in really early here. Really early. Unique, so is your skin's microbiome. They do have some nice stock photos. That's what they are. We want to empower your skincare journey. I'd like to join our community. Okay. So again, I think that's just to see. I think that's gonna take us to the exact same place. So what that is that's going to their CRM. That's their potential customer list. That's where they're talking about. If we click here, a wait list of 3,000 members. So out of their 17,000 subscribers, 3,000 of them have become qualified customers by giving them information. So I'm 3001. They've given them that quality information parallel story. So it's more of a blog if anything else is showing right now. Let's just see what their research is, what their team is. We're so happy you're here. Filling skincare future. Okay, cool. Okay. So here's what's going on. Here's how our studies work. So we have done step 1, we've done step 2, we've done step 3. The reason they needed a name and an address is because at some point they may send me a test. I take the test and mail back and I receive a voucher. If you're at least 18 years old and you live in the United States, you're eligible to participate. We want to learn about the skin. So here's what they are. They're a data company. It's actually really interesting. They're getting data. There's no pressure. The study's 100% voluntary. What'll happen if you decide to take part with your mailing address on our website, they're going to send me a skin swab collection kit and instructions on how to swab your skin. It's easy, painless. You're willing to send 5 to 7 minutes sampling your skin biome. We did that. Possible disadvantages, low risk study, no chemicals. Benefits, it's a research study, not a clinical trial, so they're not going to let anybody know how oily your skin is. You won't receive cash. So here's the important thing. For signing up to this list, you don't get cash, but you get a 30% discount on the first order of personalized cosmetic products. So, whoa. I'm giving them my DNA. Well, I haven't done the sample yet. I literally just fill that out with you right now. What will happen to samples that I give after you mail back your swabs? We'll sequence your DNA. Okay. From your skin microbiome, meaning what lives on the surface of your skin, because they're not asking for blood. They're going to use that to identify the skin microbiome type. What ups to your data? It's all handled. Wow, this is a medical company. What happens if I don't want to carry on with my study? You can reach out to them directly at the end of the study. Okay, so what happens at the end of the study? Again, we're investors here. How are we making money? So right now, all they're doing is they're spending a fortune sending out test kits to people. I don't know if I'm ever going to get a test kit, but they're spending a fortune sending out test kits to people. The end of the study will be working behind the scenes to develop new cosmetic products that fit your skin biome fingerprint and commercialize the skin. To commercialize, to make, let's translate that. To make money with the skin biome test. That's what's really going on. We don't anticipate any medical problems if you swab your skin. We designed the protocol to be based on a limited number of volunteers. We have consulted with the IRB. I do come from a science background, so that is a review board, the International Review Board, to make sure that their protocol is safe. So they're not saying it's a sample of the whole world. They're saying that this is representative of their potential customers, the protocol they're doing. So that's what they're doing. And let's just see. It's nice to meet you. You see the two founders. You saw the lady founder, Natsalise, sorry if I got the name wrong, and Nathan. They came together because they realized there's a better way to understand your skin health, and that's by unlocking your skin microbiome using cutting-edge shotgun metagenetics. We're able to understand your skin microbiome level, which does skin health, age. Our consumers want to try products and find out, and we can just take a look. Co-founder and CEO. So Natsalise is the business side, and Nathan seems to be the actual microbiology side. So you can definitely go read about this on their website. You'll see Dr. Alex Fogel. Not that I would know any of these people, but business side. So they have a lot of they have a lot of people that are involved. Wayne Huang. And let's just take a look at a parallelogram, whatever that means. Oh, parallel. That's just the name of their blog. Parallelogram is just the name of their blog. So they have a blog, and they have, I think we were here, they have quite an interesting, not a huge number of likes. So again, I'm going to go back to the Elon Twitter problem. Yes, they have 16.4 thousand followers. Give them that. But how many of them are bots? How many of them are not real? How many of them are a lot of different things? Because look, you only have 1, 9, 9. Even if we go back, 5 interactions, 5 likes. So yeah, this Instagram exists. It's here, but it might not be as popular as they're saying it is. And even their Facebook has 117 people that like it and 135 people that follow it. They are posting across a lot of the socials, but if I do look at YouTube, again, I was the second subscriber on their YouTube channel. Nowadays, it seems like people would rather watch videos than anything else. You'll see there are 2 videos, 81 views on that video. Again, total number of views, 81. Founded a year and a half ago-ish. Actually, year and a half ago, almost exactly. Founded a year and a half ago. So that'll give you the conceptual idea is, they are using the Instagram, but the question is whether the Instagram that they're using is that effective. Here's the important thing. I want to go back a little bit because I want to show you something kind of interesting. Because one other thing I did look at is similar companies to Parallel Health. And here's what's important. This is probably not even funded $1 million yet. Maybe a little over $1 million. So this is probably not even funded $1 million yet. These are similar companies in that same space that have $1 million to $10 million and $10 million to $50 million of revenue. So they're doing blood testing, and this is in the same thing. Is they're developing unique therapies, unique things for people. Here's the unique selling proposition. It is a skincare that is a unique selling proposition towards people online. One of the things, and I did get to go on a Zoom the other day with Sweater. It was a public Zoom for people that had already invested in Sweater, is they are trying to touch investments that touch consumers. I am very willing to say that this is not my thing. Other than vitiligo that I don't have any skin issues. I'm very open and willing to say, hey, this Parallel Health is not my cup of tea. But do I believe that it could have an impact to other people? Yes. And I think that's what Sweater's really going for. And again, you can look at it as something they can't say because they can't discuss financials with people who are not called accredited investors. They cannot say that we're so early to this game. Now, Parallel, again, they have the Instagram followers, but we saw they don't have a huge amount of engagement with the Instagram followers. But Sweater can't give you the financial information. The only financial information they've given you is that they have let's say they can't give you financial information, but they're giving you very little quantitative information. A lot of this comes down to feelings, but you'll see, 17,000 people and a wait list of 3,000 members. Now that means 3,000 out of the 17,000 or 3,000 that went to their website actually gave them their information, gave them the ability to send a swabby, which is probably what their round of funding is doing, so you can swab your face and figure out what's in your microbiome. Sorry, in your microbiome. 1/3 of the waitlist was generated through a 24-hour campaign. So essentially only 2,000 of that waitlist have come outside of that 24-hour ad campaign. So 2/3 came from out of there. So the real question is, if you're on that waitlist and you get the Swabby kit and you get your 30% off, what is the conversion? And that's what they're betting on, is how many people are going to be converted and how many people in the spectrum is what you're talking about is, okay, you've got a wait list. How many of those can you convert to paying customers? Tesla has, we're going to talk about Tesla for a minute. I know it's a public company, but Tesla has millions of pre-orders for Cybertrucks, but how many of those are going to convert to actual sales? And for this, since it seems to be kind of a subscription company, so hold on, let me go back. Since it seems to be kind of a subscription company, what is the LTV or the lifetime value of that customer? Are they going to love the cosmetics enough that they're going to go in? I like this, and here's the important thing. Not everything Sweater picks is going to be a winner. But if one or two of these win out of the eventual 20, 30, 40, 50 they pick, it's going to do very well. So I like it. I like where this is headed. We've done a little look at this company, and we're going to get a chance if you are invested in Sweater, even just a couple $100 worth. They do have a Q&A that they're going to be doing for every one of the every set of these companies. So it's probably going to be this Feet, Feat, and after.com. Yeah, so this Feet and after.com is going to be in their next Zoom, that if you are invested, you will be able to actually join and ask questions. But again, you won't be able to get financial ones answered because you are not an accredited investor at that point in time. I'll just show you. Let me see if I can find real quick a question I had. I got to scroll during the last Sweater Q&A because I think it's kind of an interesting one to share. Transaction fees. Hold on. I do want to show you this because this is important to kind of understand. I just have to find it. I apologize for this delay, but I do like to do these things live and kind of show. Okay, perfect. So I asked a question. I'm going to download this real quick. Hopefully I'll be able to show it to you. Download complete. Okay. I asked a question. I'm just going to take a look. And I asked this during the last Zoom call that they had. Let me just crop it. And I wanna just address this the last time. So I'm gonna go edit tools. I want to crop. Okay. Let me crop. All right. So I asked this question. I think this is a very important question, a very useful question, and I think a question that will kind of help everyone here. So that's why I'm trying to show it. So let me zoom into this, and I'm gonna load it up. Okay, perfect. So I made it bigger. I want to show you. I said, do you have plans to share more financial information with your customers that are accredited investors with an NDA, of course? And this is Sarah Mayo, who's their head of customer experience. It says currently we don't actually collect this information from our members to know who is and isn't accredited because leveling the playing field is central. So at this time, the answer would be no. That's the important thing, is that Sweater is sharing all that they actually can with non-accredited investors on this page. So you're not going to get much more than this available for you as an investor. So you really have to do these analyses yourself with this information provided. It's because this is about what's going to be provided. When I'm using Crunchbase, I am using a paid version of Crunchbase, but you can go on for free and you can actually see a lot of this information. So you can see, again, we were getting the years wrong here, but when you talk about funding dates, stuff like that, they haven't raised funding in over a year. And this could be currently a Series A or a Series B. Probably a Series A because a Series A hasn't happened yet. So this could be a Series A funding round. So we could be entering with a lot more people. But it's very likely that we didn't look at Rhythm VC just to see what they've entered. So Rhythm VC has done some investments. It's a venture capital firm. Rhythm VC has done some investments in. Again, they're in the bioscience space and pre-seed round, and they're getting in things rather early. So I think that's very interesting. I don't know that this Sweater even exists. You know what? Let's just look up SWEATERVEN. Sweater. Total funding amount. My God. So Sweater's got $14.3 million. Similar companies, investors. So there's investors in Sweater. So you can kind of see who's invested in Sweater. Right there. I'm checking if anything really seems right there, but you can't quite see who Sweater has. Oh, you can see who Sweater's invested in. So here's what's cool. There's another one here that we're going to look at right after this. So it's a financial app for real estate. So we can see where Sweater has actually invested there. And I can tell you what Sweater's going to invest in before Sweater themselves tells you what they're investing in. We discovered something live. This is Richard from No Pants Profits reminding you that when you wear no pants, all you have left to lose is your shirt. And this was a quick look at Sweater Investments' latest investment, Parallel Health. Hope you have a great one and see you around. Bye!